Alright everybody, welcome back to episode 155 of my Craftverse series. And today, we're going to try and take my horse buddy home. I was able to get a safe path carved out through the Nether, and now I just have to get him back to the portal. What could go wrong? You'll see I was able to grab another stack or so of mangrove logs. Alright buddy, let's head back over. Luckily, I shouldn't have too much jumping to have to do if I do this right. It's a bit jarring. Okay, so now I just need to locate my portal, which should be around here. Right here. Go through. Now let's see if we can do this without dying. I didn't think to bring any golden carrots or anything, so... Okay, you're alive. Oh, barely, but you're alive. Okay. Do I really not have any food? I've got hay. I need you to stay right here for a minute, buddy. Will hay work? Let's try regular hay. Okay, you're back up to full. That I can work with. Just riding through the Nether on my faithful steed, who I have saved from certain death. He's actually really decently speedy, too. Alright. This will either go really well or really poorly. Let's see. I have to prepare to break my own wall. Oh, you survived. Perfect. I need you to go back out that way. And not come back through here. We're gonna put you in here for now, buddy. Okay, you're gonna wander around on your own for a minute. Crafting bench. Okay. First, open those up. Come on. That should be enough to contain you because these are solid and you can't come in a one wide space. But let's make sure. Yes, you cannot leave. Good. This I can work with. I have a little in-house horse barn. Success. I have to think of a name for you. Mangrove? Mudsdale. You approve? Okay. Mudsdale it is. I'll be right back. I might have a thing. I don't have a thing. Okay, I might have to go fishing for a thing. boy. Well, fishing for a thing it is. I have to name him before I forget. Let me put some of this stuff in the junk drawer real quick. That's what this is going to be labeled as, is the junk drawer. Don't need this stuff. I'll even be nice and give him a hay bale. He's been a good boy. He survived a trip through literal hell, so we can be nice to him. I just need to see one name tag, and I missed. I'm about to get slapped, aren't I? No, you're over there. Okay, that's fine. Come on, name tag. You know what? Let me see if I actually have any over there where I was fishing, because it's possible. Oh, cool. I don't have to go fishing for name tag. Yeah, I also spent some time between episodes lighting this area up just a little bit better. You can see there are still some dark patches, and I didn't fully go all the way over, but I did light up the perch up here and around the iron farm. So we should be good to go. Whichever build I decide to work on. Come here. We're gonna name you. Nope, we're not gonna name the axe. Come up here. Joy-Con controls. Mudsdale. Alright. I can think of at least one PokeTuber that would either love or hate that name because it doesn't actually look lore accurate. But we have a Mudsdale now. Welcome to makeshift Pixelmon. It's more like Cobblemon, but still. Makeshift Cobblemon. I now have a horse. 14 hearts, decent jump, decent speed. It's pretty well-rounded. Pretty well-rounded. Do I have anything to put on said horse? I don't think I've kept any horse armors. You know, it is a Mudsdale. So let's give it leather. It's only fitting. And I can put my fishing rod back because I'm not doing any of that right now. Oop, not upstairs, downstairs. It's weird having a horse downstairs. TBH. There you go. Now you look more like a Mudsdale. That's perfect. You like your new armor, buddy? You know what? As promised. I already had some in my inventory, but that's fine. Going to do this. Toss those. You now have a food source. Actually. That way nothing spawns on those. I don't think it will. But I like to be extra cautious. Go grab something from over here real quick since I'm apparently missing some. Go. My little overworld horse station. Okay. I need to get a lead. That way, whenever I want to take him out, I can just use that. Lead, 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 lead. Leadle, leadle. Leadle. Perfect. Fence. I'm gonna put you on a jungle fence. Why do you not just give me the one that I asked for? Okay. You can have right there. Now, just to be on the safe side, you will be protected. I don't want to cover over your food source, so I'll just do that. You ought to be safe in here. Alright, so, double bonus. I have a portal that goes directly to a mangrove swamp, and I have a new horse friend named Mudsdale. Sweet. Okay. So, I went ahead and bone mealed those mangrove propagules. I had to move them one block over so they'd actually grow, because apparently they can't be directly next to a block and still grow. Makes sense. Now, I need to locate a bunch of glowstone. And I need to make a choice. Do I build my thing here? Or do I tear down my old house, which now has absolutely no purpose, and in the process, build a new thing in its place? I think I'll build a new thing in its place and just leave my access to the mine available, because I haven't bothered to complete this mine's access. As you can see, it stops right here. Not very conducive to being a mining setup. Really have a great deal of stairs. I do have a bunch of sea lanterns I can use. Have many of those. And I do have a pattern that I would like to go for all the way down, but the problem is, I haven't found a geode in some time, so I might have to go geode hunting. But I do have a plan for the chickens that are behind my old house. Sure where exactly I want to put it. It's not big enough, that's only too wide. I'm probably going to end up putting it over here somewhere. What I might even do, it should only be the 3 wide, right? I might put it in between here and just turn this into glass. Or alternatively, I could put the chickens over here. But I kind of like the idea of putting the bamboo right here. Just a little something to take the eye off the iron farm. But the iron farm would be blocked significantly. So let's go up here real quick and have a look-see. It would cut it off a little bit. It'd probably be smarter if I just put the chickens down there. It'd be quite noisy though. Let me know in the comments. Would you put the chickens over here for like a automatic chicken generator farm for food and eggs? Or would you, I don't know, put it over here next to this barn? Could be an interesting thought. What I may do over here is just flatten that out enough. Put a food farm up top. Way I don't have to worry about that, but as I established in a previous episode, I've got fish for days, so I don't really need a food farm. I'm trying to think of necessities and then implement accordingly if I do need to turn more of these into stairs and finish that off before I forget and get too far ahead of myself. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Yeah, I didn't smash my face in this time. That ought to be plenty. Let's finish off the updates to this roof. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about having a mangrove exterior and dark oak interior for a roof. Because I'm trying to incorporate all wood types into my build. I want to make sure this is as versatile a block palette as possible. And by that, I mean I want to have no block left forgotten. This adds a bit more of a pop to it as well. Okay, well, I either have to go around or fly, and I think I'll just go around, because that is an option that I have. Walk all the way around my entire roof. Make sure I didn't miss any in the process. Seems like we're good, and then I can just finish this one off. Nope, wrong one. Red one. Alright, now let's go get a peek at this roof. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. And I can use what I have left here. Let's not crush my crops. Ow. Face, clear. Crops, no. Do not crush crops. Crush face. And then we can do this. And then I have to get some more spruce cut down to get the other side in. So I've only got 4, and I think I've only got like 2 in a chest down below. But essentially this has been needed for a while anyway. I gotta get some more of the trapdoors. And now you can start to see the vision of why I had solid block instead of just continuing with stairs underneath the wall blocks all the way down. Because I'm trying to do this, and that just adds a little bit of extra character. And what I can do on top of that, actually, is get some mangrove trapdoors going. Give it a little bit of extra pop. Let me see how many of those I have left. Oh, wait, I have more. Forgot I took out a whole other side. Alright, well, that solves that problem, but I do still need trapdoor, and I've only got 1 of these. Ooh. That's a oof. Big oof. Mm. Do I have any I can turn into those? Yeah, I only had 2 down there, but I didn't take into account that I had extras elsewhere. That's not going to cover it. That's definitely not going to cover it. Alright, guess I got to cut down a tree. Unless I somehow had some wood in here, which I don't appear to. However, while I'm down here, I will be replacing this, because this has been bugging me for a few weeks now. And I need to have one of these down here. Don't need those. Won't need those. Well, I can at least get the rest of these in. And I can get that last bit up later. Go from the other side. Yep. Nice. All right, 1 more pillar. Stuck. How am I stuck? There we go. Apparently you can get stuck right there. Soft locked, if you will. That's not what I meant to use. Oh, come on. You've done it before. Alright, now I need to use that. Bye. This area looks really good now. Just a couple bits of spruce trapdoor. I need exactly 24 of them, and then that top part's done. And then I can get exactly 24 on those stone brick solid blocks as the mangroves. Let's see how that looks, actually. Or not. Just get stuck. Just kidding, we're not stuck. Yes. Literally exactly enough. All right, that's what I like to see. It's fine. Say, put them from the bottom. Okay. That's dealable. I can always get it from the other side. Remember to crouch, Seko, so you don't fall off. Doesn't look too bad. Let's get these ones in. Damn it. I didn't crush a crop, did I? No, I landed on the road. That's fine. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. It might be minorly distracting, but it's not that bad. I can work with that. The red certainly pops better. Alright, let's go ahead and check a thing. Oh, it adds red reinforcements on the side. I don't know if I like that. It's not terrible, but I don't know if I like it. But for right now, this being done helps quite a bit. So, thank you all for watching, and I'm going to stand here and get rained on. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Have a wonderful day.